And you might soon need to wear a face mask in more public places in Mecklenburg County. Tonight, commissioners plan to talk about expanding the rules. They would require people to wear masks inside county and city buildings and at all county parks. Under the governor's order, you would still be exempt from wearing a mask if you have a medical condition or for children under the age of 11. And county commissioners are also expected to name people to the county's COVID-19 recovery task force. 23 people will look at pressing issues like health care, economy recovery, and food security in the wake of the pandemic. The group's action plan will include recommendations from the county manager's business roundtable and provide help for small businesses and for nonprofits. Well, tonight's meeting starts at 6 o'clock. We will have a crew following every detail and we'll let you know what they decide. A new mask mandate in Chester starts today. You will have to wear masks in businesses and outside where social distancing isn't possible. Employees who work with the public will have to wear masks too. And there are some exceptions. It includes houses of worship, children under 2, and people with medical issues. Now, you could get 30 days in jail or a $500 fine if you are caught without a mask in Chester. And York City leaders, they'll consider a mask mandate at their meeting tonight. Rock Hill and Fort Mill approved their own mandates yesterday. South Carolina health leaders are discussing an emergency plan if the number of patients needing medical care in hospitals increases. As of yesterday, the state health department reported more than 3,300 hospital beds available. Nearly 7,400 are in use, and nearly 1,300 are patients who are now being monitored for the virus. That means that right now 69% of hospital beds are being used. The State Hospital Association says they'll start a bed surge plan if that number reaches 80%. At times, South Carolina hospitals exceeded 75% since the start of the pandemic. Well, new at noon, an update on the progress for a COVID-19 vaccine. The federal government just committed $1.6 billion to Maryland biotech company Novavax. It is the largest government COVID-19 vaccine contract to date and the 4th company to receive federal funds for large-scale phase 3 clinical trials. Novavax's president and CEO says that his team is working around the clock.
I think in the fourth quarter. We don't have a date set yet, but hopefully as early in the fourth quarter as possible. Maybe if we're lucky, we could start phase 3 in late third quarter.
Also new at noon, everyone inside of a Raleigh women's prison must now be tested for the virus after a huge outbreak. The Department of Public Safety says mass testing will start this week. Last week, 45 women there out of 227 tested positive. They were placed in medical isolation. And while those who have been exposed are getting their temperature checked twice a day. And a new outbreak at a South Carolina prison is now the largest in the state. 124 people at Tiger River Correctional Institution have tested positive. That's just south of Spartanburg. Statewide, 322 inmates and 146 staff members have tested positive.